Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Force with some more Friday Night Magic. Today we'll be playing a counter burn deck. As the name implies, we've got some counterspell, we've got some burn. Let's see how it goes, shall we? First game is against Cornelio Del Rancho. That's hilarious, bro. He's going to start off with a white-black Orzhov Guildgate. And we've got two of the Think Twices, which we don't need to play right now, so we're just going to wait to do it. So the idea behind this deck is we've got some burn for early game minions. We've got some counter for the big, like, mid to late game threats. And then card draw and some strong late game plays. Some very strong late game creatures. Things like the Charmbreaker Devils, fun stuff like that. We also have just direct burn with the Volcanic Geyser as well. So it's a fun little deck. I enjoy it. Yes, yes, yes. We're playing against at least three colors here. Look at this. Black, white, green. Do we want to go double blue or double red? Let's go with double red first. We got more that needs double red to play. So the Think Twice, we can flashback from our graveyard. And we also have another Think Twice in our hand. I probably want to go with the flashback one before I go with the other one. He's going to do that. That's going to be his play for the turn. And then as soon as he hurries up and makes his choices, I'm going to be able to play this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the second. We're going to flashback that. Let's just draw another card. Boom. Man, oh man, we're getting plenty of lands, which is nice. I think there's only really 22 in the deck, so I'm not going to complain about getting all that stuff. And we're probably going to do our double Think Twice. Yeah, maybe not double Think Twice, actually. Well, we'll see. We've got our negate to counter a non-creature spell. It's gonna Elixir of Immortality. That's fine. I'll let that go through. And he is going to attempt to play at the beginning of your end step. Oh, that needs to be counterspell. No, thank you. Whenever he gains 4 or more life in a turn, he gets a 4/4 Angel in play. The card is ridiculous, and I say no, thank you. We're also gonna play Think Twice, draw a card. We got Inspiration. Let's just draw 2 cards for 4. And, oh nice, there's our Goblin Electromancer. Makes our spells, instant and sorcery spells, cost 1 less to cast. It's very nice indeed. So this is going to allow us to Inspiration for 3 instead of 4. And then we still have all the Think Twice. We've been drawing into a plethora of card draw, which is very nice. This also makes this Think Twice only cost 1. So I could Think Twice for 1 to try to get like a counter or something. We'll see what he's got going on this turn, though. Nothing? All right. Inspiration. Draw 2 cards, Force. All right. Counterspell, good. We've got our removal. Now, basically, at this point, we're just waiting to get our big, beefy creatures. We've got some big, beefy creatures in this deck that are winners, like Stormbreath Dragon, Charmbreaker Devils. And as you've seen so far, we have so much card draw. It's a decent chance we'll be getting into that stuff at some point. So nothing else to do right now, though. We're primarily focused on control, so we want to focus on what he's doing and trying to respond to that. Enters the battlefield. If you control 2 or more creatures, gain... Future 2 more guild gates, so he's going to gain 7 life here. It also gives him a 2/4, which I don't really want him to have. I'm going to play Think Twice for 1 first. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm going to flashback. I thought I was going to be able to play 2 spells. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I was gonna be able to play 2 spells. I thought I was gonna be able to play that and then also play a counterspell, but that did not happen. That is really annoying to me. It is very frustrating, I guess, is what I want to say. Very frustrating. We're gonna do the second one too while we can afford it and nothing else is going on. Flashback this. Okay. Although that does put us into overdraw territory. So we have to play 2 things right now. Actually, we're going to probably go with the removal of his thing. Bolt of Kranos. Creature. Boom. Gets a scry. Yes, keep this at the top, because I absolutely want to draw into that. And we're playing this because I want to do the second Bolt of Kranos. This just gives me an avenue to attack. Definitely not the best use of 2 Bolt of Kranoses, but we've got the Charmbreaker Devils that we're going to be drawing into, and that card is ridiculous. It automatically fetches an instant or sorcery from our graveyard into our hand during every upkeep. So as long as we can put it in play and keep him alive, it's going to be pretty awesome. All right. So do I? Yep, that needs to be countered. It's a 6/6 flyer. Enters the battlefield, he gets to search his library for any card and put it into his hand. So it just gives him whatever he wants in terms of options, you know, and that's not something that we want him to have. All right, so we are going to play the Charmbreaker Devil. We are going to probably play the Guildgate right now because we've got nothing else to do. And now, if he doesn't have removal for our Charmbreaker Devil, every upkeep we're gonna be getting one of these back into our hand. That's really, really good. That's really good. But the problem here is that in running black and running white, there's likely an opportunity for him to have removal. Whenever you gain life, your opponent loses that much life. That really sucks. We need to kill him before... Well, we're going to be able to do a crap ton of damage, actually, this turn. So, let's see if we can potentially kill him. That really hurts us, but I think we could win this turn. I'm going to have to run through the numbers here. So whenever I play an instant or sorcery, he gets pumped up +4/+0. Alright? So let's set up for the victory. Bolt of Kranos, him for 3 in the face. 3. This pumps him up to 8 attack. We can then put this at the bottom. We could then Inspiration. Let's just use blue for that. We can then Inspiration myself. Draw 2 cards. I'm hoping for some low cast instant and sorceries to pump him up even further. So we're going to draw 2 cards. That's not what I wanted. If we do this, we're going to hit him for 2. That's going to pump him up 4 more. That's going to be the win. All right, perfect. All right, so we're going to go into attack phase. We win right here, guys. We win. Volcanic Geyser. Pump it up as much as we can. Hit him in the face. This is going to deal 3 damage to him, plus it's going to pump him up another 4 to 16. 17, 18. We are 1 damage overkill. A game winner. I told you this deck had game-winning creatures for the late game. That's what it is. GG. Now on to game number 2, and this is looking like a pretty good hand. Plus we get to go first. Keep it. Absolutely. Keep it. We've got the Goblin Electromancer. We've got Think Twice for card draw. We've got Bounce Back with Voyage's End. We've got Counterspell with Dissolve. What more could you ask for? Well, we'll find out in a couple of minutes whether or not I'm getting my ass beat or if we're in a good position. Heroic, whenever it gets targeted, you may put a 1/1 counter on it. Yeah, it's not good for me. It's whenever it gets targeted by one of his spells, but let's play the Electromancer. If he attacks, we will not block it, because then what will likely happen is he will have something to target it with. It'll get pumped up, and he will kill our thing. It depends. If he taps out, I will block it, but if he's smart, he won't tap out. There's a shock. Never mind. So he's going to kill off our 2/2, and then he attacks us for 1. So really no reason for me to go with the Voyage's End while it's so small. I'll wait till he gets bigger, or wait till he plays another threat that I want to Voyage's End. And we will go with the second island this turn so that we could potentially play the Dissolve. Let's see if he's got a second 1-drop minion. The answer is no. So island number 2, this lets us Dissolve if necessary. We can still Think Twice. We can Voyage's End, although it's very unlikely that we will have to or want to. So let's see what he's got going on this turn. Goblin decks, which is what we're playing against here. Goblin, it's like a red rush down. Oh my gosh. Talons, what does that do again? Oh, no, play some. Whenever a creature you control power 2 less attacks, does 1 damage to a player. What the hell? Why didn't I have the opportunity to counterspell that? What the hell? What is going on? Why did I not have the option to counterspell that? That thing just like landed right into play. That is hilarious. It's not good for us. That's really bad. Not good. I need to pump out lands and play this Inferno Titan as soon as possible. I can clear his board with that bad boy. Literally that thing just went right into play. Like I did not have an opportunity to counter that. I totally would have too. That's gonna be a lot of extra damage, because most of everything he's attacking with is gonna have 1 or 2 or less attack. So he's gonna be pushing through a ton of extra damage. Oh my god. Not good, not good at all. Lightning Talons. So I'm gonna bounce that back with the Voyage's End. Get back in your hand, please. Jeez, I'm crow. Do I want to keep a Bolt of Kranos? Yes, actually. Well, do I? Or do I want to dig for more lands? Because we've got a counterspell. Yeah, let's dig for more lands. Let's put that at the bottom. I really want the Inferno Titan. Inferno Titan in play against this deck would probably be GG, to be honest with you. So I'm kind of digging for lands here. All right. Okay, we're good, we're good. Things are okay. We stabilized the board by removing his 1 threat, which makes the Raid Bombardment thusly useless until he gets something else in play that he's hitting me with. So, do I counterspell this? No, because I have damage removal for it. It's not going to deal any damage to me right now, so that's fine. That resolves, that's fine. Krenko's Command. We've got mass removal in this deck. We're gonna let it go through. I'm gonna let it go through. It's taking a chance, but I'm gonna let it go through. We're gonna Inspiration. Because we've got mass damage removal, or if we get the lands that we need, neither of which we have here. Oh no. This is not good. This is not good at all. I need to dig for lands. I can either Inspiration, but if... I want to play a land this turn. This is the thing. I'm going to Inspiration. I need to draw a land. Oh, thank you. Okay, this is going to let me Inferno Titan next turn. All right, so he's going to hit me for at least 6 right here, probably more because he's probably got Pump Up in his hand, but we can like pretty much clear his board next turn. Ah, shoot. Okay, that's fine. Right now, that's fine at least. Please don't pump up your guys. Please don't pump up your guys right now. Let me Inferno Titan kill both of those 1/1s. Okay, 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 that's fine. Does he have any... I think we're gonna clear all 3 of those. He's gonna hit me for 6 right now. And then... Don't pump him up, don't pump him up. Keep that guy 1/1. Okay, alright. So this is okay. We're not dead yet. We took some damage here, but we're not dead yet. We're gonna be able to clear all 3 of those 1/1s. And perfect. Okay, Inferno Titan comes into play. Deal 3 damage divided how we choose among creatures and or players. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, awesome, awesome. Plus, the effect triggers again whenever we attack. That's why I'm like, if I get that in play, man, is either play the Inferno Titan or draw into my board clear. But we had the Inferno Titan, so digging for lands made the most sense. First strike. Whenever another creature dies, you may put a 1/1 counter on Rockside Elemental. Okay. So I can block one of his things, he'll become a 2/2, and then when I attack, I can kill him plus another dude. That's fine. So I'm going to block one of his things. He's not going to attack. Why? Now I'm going to be able to kill all 3 of his things. Oh boy, he's screwed. He's screwed. Game over. Yeah, he's completely done for here. All right, so we're just going to move into attack phase now. All right. So we attack. When I declare attacking, I get to ping off creatures. Just like that. So now he has no blockers. And we're going to hit him for 6. All right, watch this. Ready? We're going to win the game here. We hit him for 6. Then I shock him for 2. Okay. Shock resolves. I play Time Warp. Time Warp lets me take another turn after this one. So now my opponent doesn't go next. I get to take a second turn. There's our board clear that I was talking about. So now I can hit for 6 and then do this for 4. That's not enough to win right now, though. 6, actually 7, 8, 9, plus 4. That is enough to win. We win. All right, perfect. Let's move into combat phase. Attack for 6. Do the 3 damage to him. That's hilarious that we just won this game. Like, we went from being in a super scary position to instant victory. 4 damage to player. To Kring. That is game number 2. Man, oh man, pulling out the victory. Ugh, feels good. And now on to our third and final game. I'm not in love with this hand. We do have the 1 card draw, but I don't like having the Sphinx Bone Wand, and let's draw a new one. Okay, I guess we'll keep this. I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down anymore. And it's got the Shock, the Think Twice, and the Voyage's End, all of which are 2 drops, which I can play with the lands presented to me. Whereas with the other hand, you know, if I didn't draw into any lands, it was going to look a little sketchier, you know what I mean? So at least we can play everything that we have here. We can bounce things back if it becomes too threatening. If we get 5 lands and play and throw him down, our opponent's running white. So he needs to have a... The only way he's going to be able to deal with this is if he's got mass removal or direct non-white removal. If he has neither, then, hey, looking pretty good for us. All right, so he's got that in play. I don't think I actually want to shock that. I don't mind taking a little bit of damage here. We're going to think twice to draw a card. Okay, Tron Breaker Devils. All right. Yeah, I don't think I want to shock that, so we're going to pass the turn. Probably save my mana to do the flashback. Since I already played a land this turn, though, like, if I hadn't played a land this turn, I would flashback it during my turn to potentially play a land, but we've already played our land, so there's not much of a sense in flashbacking it now. He's going to play second Lone Missionary. Jeez, I'm crow. Yeah. So do I want to prevent... I don't know. Actually, I think I might want to shock one of these guys. I'll wait. Let's go ahead and flash this back. I'll wait, just in case there's bigger threats that I want to do that too. Okay, so we're going to flash back, draw a card. And, okay, that's a land, but not exactly what... Alright, that's fine. Now, the Voyage's End, I don't want to do to those things because he's going to gain life again, but... I might have to. I mean, it's going to get kind of scary pretty quick. If I get one more land, man. Oh, one more land. Just one more land. I can get closer to it with the Voyage's End, so I might actually Voyage's End one of those creatures. Yes, he's going to gain life, but getting that Stormbreath Dragon in play is pretty much going to be GG. He won't be able to deal with that. Okay, I'm probably going to bounce that guy back. Yeah, we're going to bounce that guy back. Bounce him back. Scry for 1. Please be a land. It's not a land. Let's put it at the bottom. And we've got the shock. I think at this point I'm going to use the... Take 4 or use the shock now. Let's just take 4. Let's just take 4. Because if we get the Stormbreath next turn... I'm just saving this for more imposing creatures, and I don't feel super threatened yet. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm at 14, but I'm still feeling okay. Getting this in play is going to win the game. That's not it. Shit. Think twice. Draw a card. It's not what I wanted to see. Not at all. Not at all. I might double shock at this point. We'll see. We'll have to see what he plays, but... Man, and I can't flash back the Think Twice to check for another land. I can't afford it. I don't have the mana. This thing will, I'm not even kidding you. This thing coming in play will like win the game for me. Ugh. Ugh. All right, let's see what he's got here. Okay, that we will bounce back. So yeah, I'm gonna bounce that back and get the scry to see if we get a land. Sure, I can free block that with the Stormbreath Dragon, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that if I can't play the Stormbreath Dragon, you know? So I'm gonna bounce it back now. Scry for 1. It's a land, but it comes into play tapped. Do I take it? I can't play the Stormbreath Dragon right away with it. We're gonna put it on the bottom and hope for a non-tapped land. Yes! Yes! This is gonna like win the game. Stormbreath Dragon in play. 4/4 flying, but most importantly, protection from white. Now, do I hit him for 4? Or do I save blocker? I'm so low, I think I have to save blockers at this point. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. So he needs mass removal. That's the only way he can get rid of this, mass removal. He can't target it with anything. Any white creatures don't get damaged, don't damage him. He can't block it with white creatures, so if I decide to attack him, he's not gonna be able to block unless he's playing an artifact creature with flying or reach. Which he probably's not gonna have. Like, let's be honest here. It's probably not in the cards. Probably not in his cards. So let's see, he's gonna replay the Baneslayer engine. So Baneslayer is really good, all right? It's got flying, first strike, lifelink, protect from demons and dragons. So what that means is when he attacks and I block, his dude won't die with protect from demons and dragons, but I can kill it with direct damage. That's his problem. And I'm going to be able to kill it with direct damage. Bolt of Kranos plus a shock kills it. I need one more red mana. I need one more red source though before I can afford that. But what will happen is if he attacks with this, I can block. My creature is safe. Although actually, can I not block because it has protection from dragons? That might be the case actually. I might not be able to block because it has protection from dragons. I need one more red land to be able to Bolt of Kranos and shock to kill him. So I'm actually, I think if it works like it does with protection from colors, I'm not gonna be able to block that. Oh, the top decks. Oh, the top decks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we shock it for 2. Then we Bolt of Kranos it for 3. And then we pass the turn. I need to save blockers. Do I want to keep this top or bottom? Let's put it bottom. I need to save for blockers. I'm too low. I am going to start attacking eventually to move towards the victory. But I'm in too risky of a position to have him freely swinging for 4. I'm going to be able to play the Charmbreaker Devils next turn while he can remove it. Yeah, he can remove it. So, you know, it's sort of like bleh. Creature tokens get +1/+1. That's fine. So I wonder if he's going to start attacking anytime soon. I mean, I'm not out of the woods here. I'm honestly not, because if he can overwhelm me and I won't have enough look, I'm definitely not out of the woods here. He could overwhelm me with creatures. He still has an opportunity to win this, no question. Yeah, he may very well still win this, but me having attacked for 2 turns, bringing him down to 20, wouldn't have really made a game-winning difference for my end. I just need to prevent as much damage as possible. Especially since this deck has 0 life gain, so it's not like I can climb out of this hole that I'm in, at being at 10 health. Alright, so I think we play the Charmbreaker Devils, just because it's a body, and it's going to fetch us back stuff. Alright. My problem is going to be if he has Exile for removal for it. Like a Banisher Priest. He probably does have Banisher Priest, but does he have it in his hand? He's only got 3 cards in his hand. So it's quite possible that he does not have his Banisher Priest right now. Okay, there it is. So he gets, that's not a Banisher Priest, but that's removal for my dude. So if he hits me with everything, he does 5 damage to me. This is not good. It's very smart of him. Very, very smart of him. Okay, so we're gonna block this dude. Swift Justice. Doesn't matter. Oh, that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, shoot. Wait, does it gain double strike or just first strike? It gains double strike. No. Okay, so I'm at 4. I'm gonna lose. Even with the Stormbird, I mean, I've got stuff to stave this off. I can burn one and bounce another. I think choosing to play the Charmbreaker Devils was a mistake, though. I need to get rid of these things, so I'm gonna burn that. We are going to think twice, flashback, draw a card, show an island, all right. And now I need to save my Voyage's End bounce. Oh my god, but he's like out of cards too. That's the thing. This game is so like it's 4 to 32, but it's so close. That's the thing I think is important. It's important to remember. Yes, it is 4 to 32, but it is so close. Enters the battlefield. If your life total is less than the starting life total, it becomes your starting life total. That's fine. I can block and kill that whenever he swings with that. So that doesn't matter. Wonder if he doesn't attack this turn. I wonder if he does not attack this turn. Smart. Do I bounce that back now? No. No, I don't. Okay, double Voyage's End. So I can play this. No, I can't play this and afford a Voyage's End, so I don't want to play Voyage's End right now. Alright. This is ridiculous. Okay. So we're going to hold off on doing anything right now. What I really need is actually my board clear spell for 3 damage across the board, because that would get rid of his small dudes. Armored Ascension. Alright, we're gonna Voyage's End. We're gonna Voyage's End that creature now. It's gonna bounce that thing off. What's important about this though is the scry. 3 damage to each creature. 3 damage to each creature. Bye-bye creatures. Bye-bye creature. Oh god, yes. Now I can attack. I can attack. And I can feel good about it. Even if he has a creature with charge, we have the Voyage's End to bounce it back. But I don't anticipate he's got a creature with charge. Alright, here we go, here we go. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, plays a land. Replays his Radiant Angel. Fine. We've got our Voyage's End. My question is, you know what? We're gonna Bone Sphinx. So I can play, I can Monstrosity this. But I almost rather Sphinx Bone Wand now, and then I can do the Voyage's End. Am I worried? Should I attack, is the question. Should I rely on just my Voyage's End to save me? I don't think I should. I'm actually going to pass the turn, believe it or not. Let me tell you why. If somehow he plays a creature with charge, I lose. If I attack with my Stormbreath Dragon, because I can only Voyage's End and bounce back 1 creature. Do I anticipate that he's got a creature with charge? No, not at all. But is it impossible? I mean, I guess if I knew all of the cards in Duels 2015, then I would know whether or not it's possible, but I don't, alas. So I can Monstrosity him for 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna do that. I don't like how this game's going right now, though. This is not... If I give him too much time to play things... I can't attack at this point, though. He's got 2 creatures in play, so I can absolutely not attack right now. Because all he would have to do is pump this one up, and then I lose with 1 Voyage's End. Next turn, though, I can Bolt of Kranos, kill that creature, And then I can save the Voyage's End for that, so I guess I might attack at that point. I'm going back and forth with my decisions here. To counter target non-creature spell helps. Alright, we're going to do this. Going to burn that. And then we get to deal 1 damage. Oh, actually, wait. Shoot, I should have burned. I did that wrong. I completely forgot that I would be able to Sphinx Wand right away. So I could have actually killed that thing. Do we want to keep a negate? Nah, let's put that at the bottom. All right. I think I'm gonna take a chance to try to secure victory and actually attack him. Now I know this contradicts what I was talking about earlier, that if he plays a creature with charge. And that is the case. But if he plays a spell, we can negate it now too. So, Seraph of the Masses. Okay. So now he's got 2 creatures in play. Is he going to commit to that? This is going to be amazing if he commits this. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be able to... he's done. All right, so we bounce this back to his hand, and then we do the Sphinx Bone Wand to deal 2 damage to him. Do we want to keep a land? No, put it at the bottom. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So good. All right, so we attack him for 7. He is down. Now he's got a clock of 2 turns. Well, we can deal 3 damage to him next turn if we play another instant sorcery with the Sphinx Bone Wand. All right, he's going to replay his 4/4. That brings him back up to 20. That's right. I'm an idiot. I forgot about that. So now we can't attack. Because we can't bounce back his 4/4. So we need to save for blockers again. This game. I'm going to lose this game. I'm going to lose it. Seraph of the Masses. This game is going to be lost. I can't play the negate right now. As soon as I can kill the Seraph of the Masses. What is up with all these lands that I'm getting? Pass the turn. What is going on? I'm going to lose this game. Watch it. Something's going to happen here. Something's going to happen here when I'm going to lose this game. This is the most ridiculous. Marked by what? Okay, so I can negate that. What this does is let me Sphinx Bone Wand and kill his creature. That is a huge relief. Huge, huge relief. Oh my gosh. I need my card draw now. That's why I need to fill up my hand with options. There's 3 damage. So what do we have? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's not enough for the win. So we're not going to do this. We are going to pass the turn. This match, holy crap. Just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until someone breaks through with something. Okay, that's fine. I can Bolt of Kranos 1. I can Sphinx the other. That's fine. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, a second Sphinx. That's hilarious. All right, so actually we can kill his angel right now. So we're gonna do that. Sphinx Bone Wand, which one? The first one? Okay. Yes, deal 1 damage. So that's gonna be, and the second one will deal 3 damage. We'll choose that. Okay. So there's 3 damage, 4 damage. Yes, and he has been replaced by AI. Do we want to keep the Goblin Electromancer? No, let's put it at the bottom. And we have to save for blockers because if he has pump up like Armored Ascension, which we've seen earlier in this game, which pumps him up +1/+1 for each planes that he controls and gives him flying. Like, he would just win the game right there. All right, perfect. Draw a card. Draw a bunch of cards, actually, and deal a bunch of damage. So we're gonna draw 2 cards here. And we are going to deal 4, 5, 6, 7 damage with this. And if we draw any instant or sorceries, that's probably going to win us the game, too. Alright. So then our 2 card draws. Charmbreaker, no instant or sorceries there, but we can play the Charmbreaker Devils. Attacking for 7 isn't enough because he can remove this, pump that up, and swing with me. I actually can't attack right now. It's hilarious, but literally, if he... It's just too risky. It's not worth taking the chance. This game has been so long and drawn out, and so ridiculous, I don't want to be too risky and have him do something that stop. You know what I mean? I just don't think it would be worth. So this is an Angelic Edict. So yeah, he could have removed. So he could have like potentially removed. If I attacked with this, he could have potentially removed this. Look at that. He had double removal. So he would have been able to, if he attacked and pumped up or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever. We can swing for 7 right now, which we don't want to do either. What is going on? I just want to win this game. I just want to win this game, but I'm at 4 life, and you never know. Okay, now I know he doesn't have what he needs. Now it's worth it, because anything he tries to play that could win him the game, we can dissolve, and the dissolve alone will win us the game with the Sphinx Bone Wand. Completely long and drawn out. Absolutely ridiculous that it's taking this long. But there you go. That's it. We finally come out victorious. Yes, indeed. Drawing another freaking land. Are you kidding me? Move into combat step. Swing for 7. And that will do it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this episode of Friday Night Magic. Tune in next Friday for some more. Hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow. Keep watching and keep owning.